I'm gonna go over and look over these charts. Let me see something. I'm about to see something here. I know I've been gone for a couple of days, so let me see something. EURUSD losing momentum after the climb towards 1.0970. Let's see here. What's going on, man? Let me see something. Go back. I seen something with like multiple USD pairs too. I don't know where it went to. I don't know what in the world's going on. Oh wait, actually, I lied. Let me go back. $36 USD for the wholesale. USD. There's a lot of things going on with the dollar for sure. A lot of things going on with the dollar. And it's Monday, so that's even better. Go back to this. See, like stuff like this I read up on. Alright, so resistance level dropping. Yeah, see, so it literally says on the news for EURUSD, and this is just one of the pairs that I go over. Like, it literally said, like, you know, it got to a resistance level and then it dropped back down below 1.0900. And then let me see here. Of course, those are like in the in between time frames. You see like a big drop. Like, see this drop right here, which 9 times out of 10, that's a correction, right? That's what we were looking for. We're looking for on this time, on a 5-minute time frame at least. You know, we see, you know, this, of course, but now we're seeing this, which makes sense for this to drop. And the only reason for that I'm seeing is because, You see so much of this bullish momentum going on right here, and then yeah, and with this, go back to that article. What this article is saying is pretty much in the longer time frame, on the larger time frames, excuse me, like EURUSD is still bullish. Like most, to me, in my opinion, most of the USD pairs are still bullish. Like if we go take a look at like AUDUSD, that's doing the exact same thing. So it all really makes sense. Something like this, I'm so glad that like this is like, because of course all of this didn't play out, but that's why you secure some bread. Let me see something. But yeah, so of course this is gonna extend my C out. So like here or wherever it lands at. Just say it comes down here somewhere. If you go to like bigger time frames, like you go to like the 1 day chart on AUDUSD. Again, this is a bullish currency pair right now, and your USD, same exact thing. You know, you can see that. Let me go take all this off. I'm gonna do the same for AUDUSD. So I have a clean chart. All right, but yeah, so on EURUSD, on EURUSD, this again, like I said, it's bullish. So you know, you can see this push up right here, this pullback right here. You can see your 3, you can see your 4, and then your 5 is in transition. Right, your 5 is in transition right now. So if you are looking at this from a wave perspective, obviously you're gonna go. So this hasn't done much. This hasn't even taken out this high yet. So we're just looking for this to take out this high, and of course we got seller momentum going on here. Let me zoom in and see what this Hakanashi candle is looking like. All right, so we have like a kind of like an in between thing going on. It's not like a flat top or anything. So yeah, this is definitely still in a correction. So since this is still in a correction, I think what I'll probably do is measure this with the fib. I want to measure this whole thing with the fib. This entire thing. See what it's looking like. Now, mind you, one thing I did mention is if this comes into here, this is a correction. So we can tell that this is a correction because it definitely came into this orange box here. It didn't come into, it came in here, but it just passed up all of those levels. So we're not really worried about it here anymore because it's in here. So we can look for some buyers to come in at this 1.08311. That's just if buyers are starting to come in. Let's check this. Currency strength meter. Let's see what's going on. See, USD is strong, and it's crazy because if you want to like a little like tip, around 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning, the USD currency is like your go-to. So if how like I'm trading EURUSD, GBPUSD, AUDUSD, all of those things, it's best for me to trade these things around this time of day because I can either catch a move that's going to happen, or I can wait till the move happens. Because see, look here, liquidity was here, well actually liquidity was here, right? See, this drop happened, took out that liquidity. Now it could potentially buy back up, right? We don't know yet. We want to kind of wait, get some more confirmations and all that kind of stuff. But that's just a little tip. USD is definitely for the New York session, aka the morning session, because that only makes sense. If you're trading the New York session, and it only makes sense to look for movement happening with the US dollar. It only makes sense. So let's see what this is doing. So you got buyers barely coming in, barely. But I believe that this is going to end up hitting this level here and then bouncing back off. That's this one scenario that I have for this one. Coming down like it is, bouncing off that to then go back up. Or that. I'm about to actually share this on. I'm about to share this on. This is important. All right. Leave a comment if you're like just now getting on, so I know like where to actually give you guys update on. Let me see something. That's not it. What am I clicking that for? Let me see. So yeah, EURUSD. So see, it's coming down, hitting here, coming back up. Because like I said, all of the USD currency pairs are still bullish on the bigger time frames, like the day chart and all that. Like overall, it's bullish. But again, you always have like a time that you can trade different currency pairs. So, like I said, like the best time for me, if I'm looking for, moving on the dollar, is to trade it in the morning, because obviously that's the New York session. I'm not gonna like want to trade the dollar in between the day or like in the middle of the day, nothing like that, because it just won't make sense. And the one that I actually don't really look at too much is like NZD USD. I know that should be dropping too. Yeah, that's definitely dropping. Because to be honest, like if like the what is this? I want to say the ADR, or not the ADR, but the markup for this NZD it's the same thing. It's really the same exact thing. Same exact thing. And look, you can see how it falls here and it goes back up, and then it never really takes out any highs. It just keeps going low. And that's how you know that that's a correction right there. Let me see something here. All right. So let me mark this up. All right. And all of this is just a correction right here. All of that. Now I want to see how this reacted off of this area. So I literally, let me see. All right. Yeah, so like in this area, like you can see, like this is like this is a good area of support right here. See, came in here, brought up, but in here is where this is the area where it started a new trend. Let's go here. So all this is a trend. All this in between here. So, all right, cool. Yep, that seems about right. But when I'm looking at NZD I'm not gonna lie. Let me get this right here. Let's make that purple too. Liquidity here. That's gonna get taken out for sure. That's gonna get taken out. This right here is gonna get taken out, and this one here. So since EURUSD Since EURUSD took out that liquidity at the bottom, let's see what happens. Because normally, whenever liquidity gets taken out from the New York session that I've seen, we get not quick moving, but we get like slower movement going in the opposite direction. So market came down here, and we're looking for buyers to start coming in here in a second. September 28th. Let's see here. Let's go to the day chart. So right here in this area is where that bullish momentum started. I'm not really looking for this to drop into here, but because of course this is still a bullish currency pair, but I mean if it happens, this is just something to keep in mind. That's right here, just something to keep in mind. Let's go back to that 5-minute chart. Let's see what's going on. Should see buyers come in a second. I'm looking for, like, after this candle, because we got like a minute and something left. I'm really looking for a flat bottom candle on this right here. This next candle that comes up. I'm hoping. Let's see here. Yeah, I see it's starting to come up. But you just kind of want to wait it out. See what happens. All right, let's go back to this article and see what's going on. Yeah, so pretty much what I had how I had marked it up. This is what this is saying. Kind of stay above that 1.1030. So if I go back to the day chart, let me go into the day chart. If I go to the day chart, all right. So on this day chart, so what is this price right here? This is yeah 1.10320 or 321. Excuse me. We could do a 1.10333. That sounds so crazy. But around that area, I mean, literally 1.1030. It literally says it has to stay above that in order to actually be convincingly bullish, which means it has to take out this high to actually be like, hey, this is a bullish currency pair or a bullish idea, whatever. So, I mean, but of course that's not going to happen for a while. We have some downward movement coming on, and that's only because let me go to the hour chart. I go down to the hour chart. This is in a correction. My hour chart, this is in a correction. On the hour chart, this is in a correction. I can see this is a high, and then this is a high. So this has to have been a exhausted trend on the 1 hour. So I can see a A and a B. So let me mark that because I know that this is in a correction on the hour chart, which explains this drop. Movement has to happen on this time frame in order for it to actually make sense. So let's mark this. Let me see. Let's mark this and see. It's gonna be 1, 2. And so let's see here. So I'm thinking this is going to continue to drop like a little further, like maybe to here somewhere. So I'm honestly not even looking to buy this yet. Even though this is like bullish. This is a bullish currency pair overall. Right now, I'm not looking to buy this right now, not yet, because it just wouldn't make sense. It has to play out. Whatever happens on this time frame has to play out before continuing to go up. So I see. This is what I mark. I mark the liquidity. So this is liquidity there. There's liquidity here. So you got one here, one here. These are the target points. So let me see something. I think I'll sell EURUSD. I will sell EURUSD. And since again USD is like the most prevalent in the morning time anyways because of the New York session, you can see that this will potentially come down and take out these lows, take out this low, take out this low, because that's where liquidity lies at. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And any other currency pair, USD, USD, right? Because they all have, the same thing in there. This, you can use this as a break. Some people look at this as like a break. If this breaks this box, continuation to go down, and so forth. We go to AUDUSD. It's the exact same setup. So if you I'm in a EURUSD, let me know your EURUSD for the sale. So again, I'm in EURUSD for the sale. I don't know if anybody else took it with me, but I've been in this for a minute, and I'm blue on this here right now. Blue on Euro USD. Yeah, I think I've been in this for like a good maybe like five, or I think when I said that I was looking for sales, I went ahead and I just got into it. I went and got into that. That was set up because, like I said on EURUSD, I keep doing it. On EURUSD. What did I say it was going to do? It's going to hit this level here, and as an alternative, it's going to definitely hit this level here because these are lows that, like again, have not been taken out. These are lows that have not been taken out. So 9 times out of 10, this is going to just drop. This is on the hour chart. So now if this does drop to, what is this? I want to see what this looks like on the day chart real quick. The day chart, on the day chart. The thing is, this is what you want. So for this to like actually, I guess, be still a valid bullish market, you want this to stay above this low right here, because this is your pullback on your day chart. You want the market to stay above this. So I look at where I put my levels, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is a liquidity. This is liquidity. Does it stay above the low? Yes, it does. So technically speaking, if it comes and grab this liquidity, we can look for some buyers to start coming in, and we can ride that wave back up to this high. That'll give you about, let me see, so long position. Let's do from like here. Obviously, you don't want the stop to be like that big, but to this high, 350 pips to that high. If you were to get from about, I want to say like this price point, so I want to say when it grabs this liquidity here, I mean 350 pips, man, just can't make this up. At the same time, it still remains a valid bullish market, because again, it remains above this. So we pull this down, you can see, I mean, I think I have marked this up before. You can see that this is your fourth wave, and your fifth wave. This technically, all this is your fifth wave. Let me delete this. Technically, all this is your fifth wave. This right here, but it just hasn't finished yet. It just barely tapped this and came above this, because it has to take this out, right? Because the market is always making new highs, so it has to take this out, right? So that's what I'm looking at on the day chart. On those other time frames, like that 1 hour chart, yeah, I'm looking for that thing to kind of go down, continue to go down, and kind of grab some liquidity, and then dropping the if you like the chattering thing, I'm gonna drop mine. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so yeah, so this is, I know this thing is just gonna just take out this low right here. So we're gonna see, it's going to like okay. We'll see this kind of go down here. We get some buyers to come in. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at for this one. That's what I'm looking at for this one. And then like NZD, AUDUSD, all those ones, it's gonna be like the same exact thing, because it's a lot going on with the dollar right now. Like a lot, like it's going on with the dollar. But besides that, let me refresh this. And I think it's funny how like literally that the EURUSD was the first one that popped up whenever I pulled this up. what's USD JPY talking about? And I read that Japan was going to stay away from the dollar as a recent, so that would make it more likely that USD JPY would buy up. And then you see it talks about how bulls to target 133, and then everything like that. So it literally talks about like certain things, and it just says like, oh, here AUDUSD. I'm trying to see. Bank holiday. Let's see. AUD bank holiday. Okay, cool. That was yesterday. Oh, we good. We good. We good. We are good. All right, well, I am. Let me see. It's 8:42. All right, gotta get up off here, guys. So I'm gonna be back on here at. I'll be back on here at what 7 o'clock 7 o'clock tonight. But I might do another one this afternoon. But if you in the chats and all that, I'm gonna drop a reminder. Let you guys know that I'm gonna be on if I decide to get on. But yeah, so for EURUSD, like I said, like this is going to, in my opinion, drop down and hit. It's gonna hit one of these levels for sure. It's gonna hit one of these levels for sure. Let's see. You see, steady. It's taking its time, but it's steady, kind of climbing down a little bit. I know we got all this happening like from like 7:30 to like 8:30 this morning. Like all this happened, like this teeny little drop. So I'm like, well, if you get something like this happening again, like the next 2 hours, this price point has been hit, and that's like your first take profit right there. At least your first target point. So hold on. If you're in like my iMessage chat, leave a comment in the or leave a comment in the iMessage chat. Let me know you in blue screens if you're in the blue screens right now, because I am blue right now on this, like in the money right now. So again, like I said, EURUSD and the majority of the USD pairs will look to target these lows because these lows haven't been taken out yet, and this is where the money is sitting at for the banks to leave a screenshot or something like that. But yeah, this is where the banks want to grab money. Here and here. I didn't know that thing dropped so much in like such a little amount of time. I mean, I knew it was gonna drop, but this candle has 14 minutes left in that candle. So But let me see something. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, so let me see if. All right, bet. Well, anyways, let me hop off of here.